Now to that massive global cyber attack and those fears it could spread this morning as millions return to work. Now, here's what we know. More than 200,000 computers have been hit across 150 countries, targeting hospitals, schools, offices, and train stations. The largest U.S. target was FedEx. The attackers are demanding a ransom of $300 to $600. Our chief investigative correspondent, Brian Ross, is here with more details. Good morning, Brian.
Well, good morning, Robin. The FBI and law enforcement around the world on high alert this morning. Concerned the attackers will launch a second wave, and the computers already infected over the weekend will only be detected this morning when they're turned on. Officials tracking the attack say it is the biggest of its kind in the history of the Internet.
The latest numbers are over 200,000 victims in 150 countries.
With great concern, the worst may be yet to come this morning.
Is this just the beginning?
Well, that's the concern that Monday, when everyone returns to the office, that this ransomware attack will be even larger.
The attack spread at a speed never seen before across 6 continents, with an ominous message suddenly showing up on the targeted computers. Oops, your files have been encrypted. And a demand of between $300 and $600 in ransom to free what are essentially the kidnapped, locked-up computers. Although officials say few have paid the ransom so far.
There's been a remarkably low level of ransoms that have been paid. I think, $20,000-$30,000 worth of dollars only.
It all could have been much worse but for the efforts of this computer security programmer in Indiana, Darian Huss, who discovered there might be a kill switch.
Once the kill switch was activated, the malware would simply do nothing. It would not carry out its infection.
Huss's information was then used by a 22-year-old programmer in Great Britain who talked by phone with ABC News, fearful to show his face.
I was panicking, looking through the code, and I realized that actually no, we had stopped it.
The biggest target in the U.S. was the giant FedEx shipping service. Elsewhere around the world, factories, hospitals, even police departments were all hit. And this morning, they're trying to decide whether or not to pay up. Ironically, the hackers used the very same tools originally developed by the U.S. intelligence to hack into terrorists and foreign adversaries. Those got leaked last month, and now the crooks are using that tool against us. The best advice this morning is for anyone who uses Microsoft to install all the upgrades the company offers, which does provide a patch or a fix for this. George?
Okay, Brian, thanks.